Hello everybody, this is Little Richie, and in this video is a quick tip for the game Hustle Castle. Do you want to know how to equip the best gear? Well, in this video I will show you how to make sure the gear on your dwellers is the best gear you have. So you've been playing for a while and you've collected a ton of gear, but now you're not sure what gear you should equip. This can be really overwhelming for new players who may not know what makes one item better than another item. You may think you have the best gear on and might have accidentally overlooked something, leaving you with good gear in your bag instead of on your dwellers. Or worse yet, you might think that you have everything equipped right and want to break apart the rest of the gear to clean up your bag space and collect some shards for crafting, but that one piece of gear you overlooked could really be a good item and you wind up breaking it instead of equipping it. Don't you wish there was some way you could make sure that the best gear is always on your dwellers? It would be great if you could go through your dwellers and click a magical button to make them automatically have the best gear possible. This way you would know anything left in your bag is either gear you can't use yet due to its item level being higher than what your dwellers have trained for, or that it's junk gear and you can break it and turn it into shards. Well, actually there is a magical button like that, but a lot of players don't even know that it exists in the game because it's kind of hidden away. Now before I show you the button and explain that this button only works on your production dwellers, the ones that make the gold, the food, mana, wood, iron. For your fighters, you still have to decide what the best gear for them is. But don't worry, I'll be covering fighter gear in an upcoming video, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you know when I release a new video to make sure you don't miss out. Now back to this magic button. If you select one of your production workers, let's say a cook for example, it opens up the character selection window. This is where you select the gear that's on your dweller. You're probably familiar with this screen and used it many times to equip gear. The way a lot of players gear these dwellers is to find cooking gear in your bag, then click on each one and look for green arrows to show you that it's an upgrade. This can be a real painstaking process if you have a ton of gear to go through, and you might miss something. Now, along with the gear, this window also shows stats of dwellers. This is how you know they are a cook, because their cooking stat is leveled up. Mine's at 21. Did you know you can select the stat to get more info about that particular stat? This is where the game has hidden our magic button. Let's click on the cooking stat for our dweller, and along with showing the production amount, which is the amount based on the current cooking level and the gear that you have, it also has a button. If this equip button is grayed out, then that means that that dweller already has the best gear that he can wear. But if the button is green, it means you have something in your bag that is better than what this dweller is currently wearing. And you can click the button, it will automatically replace any gear found to be better. This one button is amazing. It not only finds the best gear possible for that dweller, but also puts the gear on with one click. Now you can go through your production workers and check to make sure each one is equipped with the best gear, all at the push of a button. Not only will this allow you to always have the best workers you can have, but it also lets you safely break apart the rest of the gear that's lower than the item level that you will need, without the fear of accidentally breaking something that would be good. Making this a habit to check will keep your dwellers the best they can be to help maximize the number of resources they produce. And you should make it a habit of doing this occasionally and whenever you get new gear to make sure that everyone has the gray button. Because if they have the green button, that means that there's something better in the bag that should be on a dweller. Alright, thank you for watching, and I hope this quick tip helps to make sure your gear is always the best it can be on your dwellers.